What is going on, people? Satsuki the Reactor here, here to live react to Fruits Basket, the final episode 10. Now, this live reaction was delayed because of two reasons. For one, the French Open delayed the actual episode, so it wasn't on Crunchyroll until 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is a terrible time for me because I'm busy during that time, and also during the next day I'm busy as well. So that's why you're seeing this live reaction a lot later than normal. So it is what it is. But last episode we left off, we had Akito get a lot of she redeemed her character, at least in my eyes. Not to say that she is forgiven, because there's too much she's done to be forgiven. I think I would love a conversation between Akito and the people she's really hurt. Rin specifically, definitely think we had to get a conversation between her and her mother, obviously, because I mean her mother won, so by her rule or by the bet they set, she should have the family estate to herself and Akito should be kicked out. I mean, that's how it was supposed to go. So I want to see where they go with that. Now, Kyo and Yuki, I believe they still haven't had that conversation. I've been banking on a conversation between those two characters so they can clear up their misunderstanding. So that is another thing I'm looking forward to. Other than that, with what, 4 more episodes left, I expect us to flesh out more of the ships that didn't have a proper conclusion yet. So yeah, I expect like Uotani and Kureno. Like Uotani still has to see Kureno in the hospital, so those two. I expect more Yuki and Machi, you know, couples like that. You get where I'm going. But that's pretty much all I want to say, so let's get this live reaction started. And it is hot out in Florida. That's why I have like this cover protecting me from the window, because if the sun were to hit me, I would probably melt right now. It's like, last time I checked, it was like 95 degrees. So bro, it is tough out here. Unwashed dishes, I don't really know the voices off the top of my head. Like Tohru's like the one, when I hear her voice, I automatically know that's Tohru. But I seen them unwashed dishes. Is this Yuki? No, that boy Yuki don't be cleaning up. Oh, no. Do he have tissues right by his headboard? Okay, Yuki? And he got the trash can right. Oh, man. Yuki, come on, man. Late nights, I feel it. Wait, is that Yuki's room? Wait, he actually cleaning up? Yuki. So, how did... He said somebody in his class told him that Tohru was in the hospital. Who could that have been? Well, they're third year, so no, because Uotani and Hana wouldn't really say anything about it. They would just go. And I hear the red-headed hottie has been absent for days. Who the hell is he talking? Red-headed? Did Kyoko come back from the grave? Unless he's talking about Kyo. Because when he says hottie, the first thing I'm thinking of, okay, is a girl. He has to be talking about Kyo there. Kimi. Ooh, love me some Kimi. His mom. He should have never told Kakeru that, man. He gonna troll him with that. What kills me about now, I know a lot of the fandom don't like now, but what kills me about now is he always wants everybody to be on track and to do their jobs, and he's like, bro, stop fucking around. But in like his response to their shenanigans is to get angry and angrier and angrier, so that he also derails it. Like he always is like, do your job, but then he'll get too angry and then he can't focus on what he's supposed to do. So the whole student council is a mess, and I appreciate all of them. You see my two girls, Uotani and Hana, posted up. Who we got to talk to? Yuki, where were you when that shit happened? Huh? So Kyo has run away from home. Oh. No. Please let them have a conversation with Akito. Please. You know how long I've been waiting for a confrontation between Hana and Akito? It's not even something I expected to happen. Please do not hold me. Please let them have a conversation. Oh, so they actually are talking. Wow. This is all I ever wanted in life. This is all I wanted. This is all I wanted in life. You fulfill my dreams, Fruits Basket. Oh man. Hana like, I'll be, you see Hana's neutral face? I'll be the judge of that. Oh, Hana like, say something, say one thing I don't like. It's over for you. You ain't never met someone like me. I ain't gonna put hands on you. I put these waves on you, boy. Wow. I cannot believe the change in Akito. She is fessing up to everything. She's not letting herself off the hook. Akito might seriously become my favorite character. If she continues this, like I said, I still want a conversation between her and Rin specifically. If she continues this, I think she could replace Kyoko as my favorite character. Now it's a lot brighter because the sun decided to get the fuck out of my way, so we good. You know what I think though? It feels like with Akito telling them this, it feels like she's seeking some type of punishment. Like she wants to atone for what she's done. And with Tohru and Kureno, they just won't do it. They're like two of the nicest individuals in the series. And they've already just kind of like brushed things under the water. So for Akito, I feel like she wants somebody to blame her and to feel someone's wrath. I like how Hana uncovered the secret of Akito within seconds. She's like, oh, you're a girl. Huh. You see how Uotani was looking? She said, for real? You no shit? What? Why you changed this? Why? Uotani, why? Why did you change the hairstyle? Why? Why? She said, nah, I gotta get back to the classics. Okay, Kureno's speaking truth. You do need to leave Akito. She needs to get rid of that crutch. Ironically, he has a crutch. Can't lie, Uotani looks cute, but I think I've said this already, but I'm not fond of this ship. It's the one ship in Fruits Basket I'm just off the boat. I kind of just have to sit there like neutrally. It's obviously, you should understand why I don't like it. I don't like this big age gap between them. And there are other age gaps in Fruits Basket, but this one specifically is with a grown man and a high schooler. And some people might say, you know, Uotani has, her mental age is higher than most in high school, which is fine. I get it. Like, it's not one of those things where, like, Utani's not a kid. But so it's not one of those things where I'm just absolutely disgusted, but I don't like it at all. So you're not going to see me when I see them like kiss or anything. You're not going to see me clap. You're not going to see me going like, yeah, let's go. I'm just going to be like, all right, next scene, please. So Uotani basically has resolved to be someone who is memorable in Kureno's life because she felt like she was just a mere ripple in the water. Y'all still have not learned to cook. Y'all should have had Tohru teach y'all how to cook instead of just letting her do everything. Like, y'all look like Yuki, you're about to go to college and whatnot, and Shigure, you're a grown man. Come on, bro. Convenience store, come on, man. Damn, enough is enough. And then he's like, as soon as she comes out the hospital, I wonder what she's going to cook for us. Bruh, look up a tutorial or something. I like how Haru just shows up everywhere. He doesn't even get invited. Her boobs got bigger. Why is he telling Yuki this? Wow, Yuki is actually defending Kyo? Oh no, never mind. He's like, he's going through some shit, but fuck all that. Where was you at when Tohru was in the hospital? Yuki, beat some sense into this nigga. Thank you, beat him. You're just a stupid cat. Oh, they scrapping. This is what I wanted. They're cutting loose. The ironic thing about what they're saying is they're both jealous of each other, but I feel like if they knew how the other person truly was and how their lives were led, I don't think they would want to switch lives at all, because Yuki doesn't know all the things that Kyo has gone through being a cat zodiac, and Kyo hasn't realized what Yuki has been through, because he believes that Yuki has led a marvelous life because he's gotten special treatment being a rat zodiac, but it hasn't been that way at all. It wasn't until he went to Shigure's house that he was able to have some semblance of a life, because before then he was pretty much Akito's toy. His mom gave him up, Ayame didn't help him, and from that point on, when Akito had that switch in her character, Yuki was trapped and traumatized. So I don't think either one of them would want to live the other person's life if they truly knew how they led that life. And right now the theme of this episode seems to be people who have an imprint on the other person's life having this impression on somebody's life that is irreplaceable. Uotani wants to be that person for Kureno. Kyo doesn't realize he's that person for Tohru, and that's what Yuki's trying to tell him, that he is him, and there are things that he can do that he himself can't do. He can't make Tohru smile the way that Kyo does, and he can't give her that happiness, but Kyo is sulking, and he's believing that since he didn't protect her, Yuki's better fit for it, and if he was in that position, that wouldn't have happened to Tohru. But Kyo has to realize he is that person for Tohru. Everybody has that person. So that seems to be the theme right now in this episode. I can't lie, that Bakaneko hit harder right there. Bakaneko. Okay, with that being said, Yuki got another W. Another one for the books. Kyo still has not won. I'll take that. Dang, thinking about that now, since the curse is broke for him, he won't be able to hug Kisa now. That's the one weird thing about it. Now he can hug his sister, but now he can't hug Kisa until her curse breaks. Where's Kyo going exactly? It can't be his dad or something like that. Oh shit, never mind, it is his dad. Wow. That boy's shook. Bro, wait. Hold on. Kyo's dad be listening to music. You see all them albums? Got the record player, the stereo. Hold up. What you listening to, boy? Tupac's greatest hits? What time is Fruits Basket set in? I want to know like what type of music he could be listening to right now. That boy already fucked up. A vacation? This nigga don't got no job. He's just mooching off of the money they supposed to give to Kyo. Do you know how miserable you have to be to latch onto that and blame that on your son the entire time? Cause it's been years, man. It's been a decade plus, and he's still latching on to that as if Kyo is supposed to give him some satisfaction. Like if Kyo were to say, yeah, it is my fault, what are you gonna do from then? Like you've led this life where you've done nothing but leech off of Kyo's money and bullshit around. Like you haven't even attempt to live life after that. And I understand like losing your wife, like obviously you would be distraught after that and depressed, but his method to cope with it is to not change, not do anything to better himself, but just to blame Kyo. That is a terrible way to cope. Kyo just admitted this is his fault. Now, where do you go from now? You so happy. Where do you go? You're like, yeah, we got him, boys. We got him. Where do you go from now? He admitted it. What do you do now? That is the question. What now? What happens now? You can stay jailed for your crime for the rest of your life. Who's going to put him? So that's what you wanted. You just wanted Kyo to be locked up. Bro. And it's always funny, man. Fruits Basket, all the characters look like supermodels. They're all beautiful, cute, adorable, all of that. But then when it comes to this he's like one of the one niggas that looks ugly. The one person in the show. Like, even Yuki's mom, who raised her son, well, didn't raise her son, terrible mother, still looks beautiful. This dude right here, Kyo's dad, the lone ugly nigga. The feds try to lock me up, but they don't know me, bruh. Did he really think Kyo was gonna be like, yeah, lock me up? How you miss that point blank range? You should be ashamed of yourself for missing that. Oh my god. You seen his eyes? Bro, what? Oh, you soft. Come on, bro. He gripped his wrist. He's trying to kill me. Come on, man. You soft. Bro. Oh, this maid. Ah. What makes me mad about the maid is like, there's a lot of characters who have done worse than this maid. What makes me mad about the maid is that it doesn't even involve her really. Like, she could live her life and she doesn't have to give her input and try to steer Akito in this way where she's trying to maintain this image that Akito's kept up of being this, I don't know, like she rules with an iron fist and she's disrespectful to everybody. It's like Akito's trying to change and you're trying to pull her back in there. You don't even need to do this. This doesn't even involve you. You're talking about, should I go fetch someone to lock up the cat? Motherfucker. You lock up Kyo. How about that? You try that. See how that works out. Come on, man. You ain't even got no name. No name. No name. Oh, she said she tearing down the cottage. Woo. Bro, we don't care about your backstory. We good. Listen, we good. I don't care. I'm too old to change. Oh, man. I don't give a fuck. I could tell, like, that's cool. That's cool. I'm moving on, though. That's the other theme in this episode. Moving on, man. You cannot stay complacent. Shigure said it best, man. Feelings change, people change. That ain't exactly what he said verbatim, but that's the essence of it. Now, Akito, it's your turn to talk to your mama. It's your turn. I'm waiting. Rain gonna be like, I told you so. Machi called Yuki up for a date. We with it. That boy running. That boy Yuki running like Machi said, my parents not home. Word. Yo. What the fuck? Did y'all just see that? Look, run the tape back. No, matter of fact, no, I'm putting this in the video. Run that tape back. Did y'all see how fast Tohru got speed feats? Holy shit. Bro, Tohru speed feats and she just got out the hospital. Lord, even Uotani looking like, damn, you can run that. Damn. Lord. No choice but to laugh. Aw, look at Uotani and Hana. Now that's a ship. That's a real ship. Tohru just pulling a Kyo though. That's what Tohru typically does. Or that's what Kyo typically does. But that seems like that is the episode. So I'll give my brief afterthoughts. Not that much to talk about this time, but let's go. So with this episode, one of the central themes seems to be moving on. And this is not something that is exclusive to this season of Fruits Basket. This has been something that has been shown in the first season of Fruits Basket. For example, with someone like Ayame, who had a lot of regrets in his past over how he neglected Yuki and didn't do anything to help him. But when we first see him, one of the things that he wants to do is to be a better, bigger brother. And like I said, this is the same case with other characters in the series. In this episode is Kyo moving on from a lot of his past mistakes and some of the guilt that he feels over his mother's death, even his relationship with his father, and him confronting those things, because a lot of the times Kyo runs away from his problems and he tries to pin the blame somewhere else. But it seemed like here he was ready to face the consequences and the wrath of his father and own up to some things. Not to say that like his mom blamed Kyo for her death, or like how she was feeling. His dad does. It wasn't really Kyo's fault. I mean, the only thing he did wrong was exist. Like he didn't ask to be the cat Zodiac. It's not his fault at all. But they still put that blame on him, and whether we like it or not, Kyo was a factor in his mother's death. That much is true. But The question is, should Kyo feel guilty about that? No, but he still is going to feel guilty. His mother died right in front of his face. But again, these are things he has to move on. He has to live his own life. He wants to be with Tohru, and you can't do that when you're still stuck in the mud. And like I said, this is not only the case with the characters that I'm naming, it's the case with a lot of other different characters, but we really focused on Kyo, a little bit on Akito. We got more of that. It was really Akito's episode last week, but this episode too, we got more of that with her talking to Uotani and Hana. And I was so surprised to see those three talking, because I thought when Hana met up, I thought the minute Hana met up with Akito, Hana was gonna do her in for what she did to Tohru. I did not expect everything to be all love. It wasn't all love, but Hana could have done a lot worse. If Akito didn't switch up now, she would have been in the dirt. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, so yeah, I was happy that we got the conversation between Yuki and Kyo. I'm not gonna lie though, while I really liked that confrontation, I thought we were going to get more of a understanding of those two characters, and we did to some degree. They both realized that they were both jealous of each other, and they realized, well, it was mostly Yuki telling Kyo that there are only things that you can do. Specifically with Tohru, you are the one that makes her happy. You are the light, you are the sun in her life. Own up to that, take responsibility for that. Just how Yuki is that person for Machi, or how Machi is that person for Yuki. You know, these are things they had to realize. You can't just look at the other side and believe that the grass is greener over there. You are who you are. Take pride in that. Realize some of the things that you can do that the other person can't, and be happy with that. Be content with that. So we got some of that, but I wanted them to get down to why they felt jealous over the other. That's what I think I wanted. I wanted them to go over their past, and it would have been redundant for them to do that with each other. Maybe they can do that off screen. I would be happy with that, but I wanted them to express why they felt guilty, or not guilty, why they felt jealous of the other. That's what I think I wanted. But you know, nonetheless, it was still a good talk between those two, and it wasn't just a talk because Yuki put the paws on it. You know what I'm saying? The rat. Hey, another dub in the books. That's all I gotta say. But Kyo got a dub in the books because he got Tohru. You got the main girl, man. You got it's Tohru. It's Tohru. So even if you lose, you won the war. You did it. So congrats to Kyo on that. Now you just got to catch her. I don't know what he's going. I don't know if he's going to tackle her, like pull a football move. I don't know what he's going to do. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about with this episode. I'm still waiting on the Akito and Rain confrontation. That is something I'm looking forward to very much so. I'm expecting Rain to be on some I told you so shit. We still have some other ships that we might have to work on, but other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Appreciate anybody who's watching this live reaction. Apologies for this being late, but as always, I am Satsuki the Reactor. Like, comment, subscribe. I am out.